What's going on? A little nervous about this. Um, I'm not sure I'm in the right mindset for this, but guys, yeah, whoever's listening, this is a tour of my office, and I'm really proud of my office. I love how it feels, and I want to share with you some great artists. Um, most all of what I have on my walls is for sale. I love to have great pieces come through my hands, and if I can bring them to their final home, I'm happy to do it. So, welcome. My name is Jared Green. I've had a 25-year history in the art and auction world. I was vice president of business strategy at Heritage Auctions, and I was most recently senior vice president at Live Auctioneers. I've been collecting illustration art for about 25 years. I started collecting original art for Mad Magazine, and that extended to lowbrow art and then urban art. And so you'll see that sort of extension throughout my office. Behind me is a tremendous artist. I'm going to flip the screen around so you can see the art. I don't know if I could do it. I'm going to turn the camera around like this. This is Joe Iorato. Joe is a really amazing, talented work. He's a wine fanatic. I forget what the term is for someone, a xenophile who loves wine. So he's serving up a graffiti can because his style is all aerosol. This is cryptic. Man, I just love this work. The detail and the three dimensions of the piece. Miras Gallery did a great showing of calligraphic graffiti work, and cryptic was featured in it, and this was just a headline piece, and I had to have it. This is an artist I've admired for a long time, Jeff Soto. I was introduced to Jeff's work through Juxtapose, and his work is just fantastic. I just bought another piece that's upstairs in my closet for another time. This is the work of Norman Mingo. It's a cover for a Mad Magazine paperback called Burning Mad. And I just lucked into it. I think it went under the radar. Bought it at auction. This is from Art Basel this year. Voss Gallery. Thank you, Voss Gallery. This is really an amazing work. I appreciate it. Don Martin. Great gag by Don Martin. He smacks the anvil. The guy goes in. He says, "It's my back, Doc. Think you can help me?" He says, "Certainly. Have a seat right over there." He said, "Hold still. This will only take a second." And then, whack. Just the perfect Don Martin, kapow, gazonk, kapow, zap. Wow, that's terrific. My back is perfectly flat now. And of course, his head has been extended like 2 stories. And the doc says, "Glad to be of assistance." My family has a history of bad backs, and so this is especially entertaining to me. This is Magnus Guillaume. I know I'm butchering his name from, I believe he's from Holland. I have 2 pieces by him where he takes grenades and bazookas and machine guns and basically creates this royal embellishment to it. And I just think his work is brilliant. These are the only prints in my office. But I just think so much of his work that I had to own it. Sergio Garcia, working in 3D. Marlboro cigarette. It's just so iconic. And that brings me to the other piece I have by Sergio Garcia, which is this fantastic joint up here. It's like, I want to say it's 30 or maybe even larger than 30 inches in diameter. And he's got the matchsticks and the ash. I mean, just no detail left out. The smudges, just authentic. Fantastic artist. He's working on a couple of pieces for us right now. So excited to get a commission into him. This is a work of J.C. Leindecker, just the great of American illustration, right next to Norman Rockwell. This is a preliminary study for Saturday Evening Post, and I mean, you could just see the level of detail he put into the woman and her face, thinking so intricate, having to work in so many different dimensions, and that's just characteristic hatch marking that he puts in his pieces so that he can grid out the work. And just everything about this piece just sings to me. You know, it was something special to wake up to and come into my office and be excited about. This is Magnus Guion again. His bazooka with Delft pottery on it, or Delft designs, incredible. One of my favorite pieces. It's a gift from my parents for my bar mitzvah. Like, really special, meaningful thing to me. Sort of the start of my collecting of Mad magazine in a serious way, and then the artwork of Mad. This was an artist I found in the Caribbean, and I apologize to the artist. I can't remember the name, and there's kind of a hash mark. I'm sure someone in the art community will recognize that. This is the work of Lalo Coda. I apologize, my monitor is covering it up. This is sort of the ship station for when I send out paintings. And then over here, I'm gonna step over this. Appreciate you for sticking around for so long. This is a really zen corner for me. This is a gift from my brother acknowledging the meaning of my 40th birthday. And he says at 40, one gains understanding, and it really was, it was a meaningful year for me. This is the work of Paulo Matura. This was celebrating, I believe, the 90th anniversary of the creation of Mickey Mouse. And Mickey Mouse is surrounded by all of the amazing Disney characters, the dark and the light in terms of mood. And Mickey is shaking hands with Walt Disney with his paints sticking out from behind, and then all of the movies in the foreground. Just an incredible work of art. And this is a painting I really don't want to say too much about, because I'm researching it now. It's definitely representational of a work by Carlo Dolci from the 1600s. And it doesn't seem to me to be that old, but it's a masterwork. I mean, just wonderfully painted. So I don't know if it came from the period or afterwards, but definitely a find. Here down here is a run of 1 to 24 of Mad magazine, the first comic editions. Mad magazine is a huge part of my career development, so I give it a lot of appreciation. And this is the last one, Alfred Andriola, from the Mirror, and this is a great civil liberties piece. It talks about well, I'll save that for another time, but if anyone's interested, just send me a note and I'd be happy to send more information about it. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. For those of you who stuck around, nice to meet you all. Send a note. I'm happy to know you, and if you're looking for something in particular, especially urban or lowbrow, Mad magazine or illustration art, let me know. I'm your guy.